usage there.
Not enough. As Omar stuck inside the shards, has the acorn shot at his disposal. Concoction again dodged as Omar does find his way to the grave, and now Ghost is on super low HP. This is tough stuff.
This time they set it up as a bait to get a 2v3, and they still lost it. This time they brought a third hero, and the third hero dies.
Boxy has dodged, what, 4 spells already?
Yeah, Tusk is just incredibly good against Alk in this kind of lane. It's really, really... At this level, you're just going to pull that off consistently. You're going to dodge these concoctions. It's telegraphed. There's a countdown timer. You know how long Snowball lasts. So it's really hard. And Liquid will take advantage of that in a big way. Now, with the Hoodwink rotation failing, who are they bringing next time? Is it going to be Puck, or are they just going to accept? Because there's 2 ways of playing a game like this. You can try to bring Alchemist into the game by bringing heroes down there, or you triple down on pressuring the other sides of other lanes of the map to force rotations.
Fortunately for Noob, the spear did not latch to a tree, and this turns into a 1 versus 3 as Boxy makes the rotation, and this is going to be a kill for Mickey. Now that bottom lane starting to bleed into some of the other lanes as a coil from Nisha onto Omar. And that is enough for yet another kill for Liquid, 6-0.
As you like to say, the duality of Nigma Galaxy here.
Yeah, of course.
Disruption?
Yeah, Insania is going to accompany GH inside this area, but both Boxy and Insania get the Shrines of Wisdom. So Liquid just adding insult to injury as GH falls to Nisha.
This is 2 games in a row now that Liquid get both Shrines at 7 minutes. Last game they ended up losing. This one looking very, very healthy though.
Absolutely. Boxy, this time will get speared to a tree. And this is going to be the first kill for NGX, unless he dodges everything.
Just missed 2 Wait, does he have Sister Shroud? No, that was just 2 uphill shots. Tower plus Omar both missed.
Yep.
Simultaneously. A little bit of good RNG. Still dies, though.
NGX on the board.
Here comes Saberlight. He's going to start diving Ghost one-on-one, and Ghost has to run away. Because if Undying ever comes close, he'll pop his ult, and he'll kill you.
Yeah.
Have fun in the jungle. He has 34 CS, actually. I wonder how many of those are low value.
Trolls, yeah. As we see the coil. Nightmare save, though, giving some space for Sumail to go back in, potentially. A lot of damage being applied by Nisha. It's not going to be enough for a kill, though. Ends up orbing away. And this was not even for a rune. So
you really got to pick a
timing
hero.
from
You
both
got 10
sides.
seconds left. 5 seconds, Morty.
Pressure
It'll
that
be
tier
fine.
1 towers. NGX just looking for something to go their way.
This had me thinking Sleepwalk is actually an interesting counter to Puck.
Your turn to
where
pick!
You coil someone, and they run to the edge of the coil, and then you nightmare them out of it. And during the invulnerability frames, they can actually break and snap the coil and not take the stun or the damage. It was close to it there. GH, I think, was trying for it on Sumail, but he was a little bit too far from the edge. But might come into play later. Keep an eye out for that. Nisha pulling Sumail back. Throw a couple of remnants and refill. And return to mid. He's got his work cut out for him this game. I think this game at this point for the foreseeable future is heavily riding on Sumail's individual performance. After that death top, Mars is still looking fine, but yeah, the Alchemist recovery is still ahead of him. As I say that, he is second on net worth, but
It is an Alk.
it's Alk.
More than I thought he would have.
Yeah,
Still.
they have actually done better than expected, all things considered. So maybe I have to eat my words. Looking at the board is not that bad. How did he recover that much? Even if they have some stacks, that's still surprising. He was able to get that much his way.
He goes for the Talisman Evasion first.
Yeah.
Into the eventual Radiance. Have to see what kind of timing that's going to be. It feels like it's going to be maybe regular timing for a regular hero, unless he's given.
Ursa Warrior.
Why aren't they doing anything? They're just standing around. Relax, Morty.
Set upon them. Go to. Join with me. Seek the foe. The enemy is near.
Morty, I'm getting ready for the game to start in 30 seconds. Oh, I'm scared.
Yes.
Look at this game. It just started, baby.
We must meet this threat head on.
Oh man, first blood just splattered.
Yes.
First blood.
Against all strife.
What the fuck?
We will. Claws out. I'm under attack. Attack. For the forest. Fiercely now. Right. Let them see our teeth. Set upon them. Who calls me? Fangs bared. Right. For the cubs. Take heed. Tracks of intruders. Yes. Gold and sweet. Who calls me? Join.
必须喵喵，必须喵喵喵。
Right. I'll rend their flesh. Yes. Tracks of intruders. The enemy is near. Interloper! Push them back! Your blood is mine! Go to! Yes. Let them see our teeth. Set upon them. Interloper. For the forest. upon them! Right. Against all strife. This is ours. Sit upon them. Seek the foe. Fangs bared. I'm under attack. Yes.
Whoa! They just killed Radiant's courier!
So dark. Right. Seek the foe. On notice. They're here. Come near. Yes.
Morty, watch out! It's a killing spree! Double kill.
Tracks of intruders. On notice. Sit upon them.
Your tower's under attack.
We will. Fiercely now. Join with me. Set upon them. We fight as one. Yes. The enemy is near.
Ooh, your middle tower's under attack. Come on, get with it! Oh, Dyer's carrier just got killed.
Let them see our teeth. Fangs bared. Go to. I'm under attack. Yes, I join the wild spirits.
Oh man, this guy's dominating! Your bottom tower's under attack! Looks like Dyer's structure structures are fortified. Oh, your bottom tower's under attack. Oh, jeez, Rick, the top tower's getting hit.
Against all strife. Attack! We will. Who calls me? Against all strife. Right. Yes. 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 Let them see our teeth. Push them back. Seek the foe. Tracks of intruders. We fight as one. Join with me. Right. Ah, awakening from within. Fiercely now.
Whoa, mega kill. Uh-oh. Haha, mega kill.
Honey from the comb. Yes. Set upon them. Fangs flared. The enemy is near.
Oh, yeah, your bottom tower's under attack.
Set upon them. Go to.
Your middle tower's under attack. Oh, middle tower's under attack. Oh, what a mess.
Interloper. Strength rises from within. We fight as one.
You know, Rick, I gotta tell you, my bottom tower is looking pretty good. 40 bottom tower under attack. Oh!
Yes.
Your bottom tower's under attack.
It's not time yet.
You might want to kiss your bottom tower goodbye because it's gone.
Yes. Seek the foe.
Oh, the enemy's middle tower's gone. Serves them right. Oh boy, whoa, what a good work. What a good work you did.
Tracks of intruders. Right. Yes.
Dyer's courier got killed. Are you kidding me? Weak.
Warm as the spring sunshine. Join with me.
Ooh, Dyer, you gotta fortify them, their structures. Good work. Oh, jeez, your top tower's under attack.
Where's my decker? Where's my
Man,
decker?
you might as well save that energy, because raiding it just fortified their structures.
Take heed.
Whoa, initiating killing spree mode.
Let them see our teeth. The enemy is near. Fall upon them! I'm not ready. Against all. Yes.
Whoa, the enemy's
Double
top tower
damage.
got destroyed.
Sit upon them. Your blood is mine. I'll rend their flesh. Fiercely now, gold and sweet. For the forest.
This moves you nicely.
I'm not ready. Yes. Yes. Right. Tracks of intruders. Things buried. Yes. Who calls me?
Oh, Rick, he's dominating now. He's dominating.
I'm not ready.
Oh, own it.
Right. We fight as one. Fiercely now. We will. For the forest.
Oh, jeez, middle tower's under attack.
It's not done yet. The enemy is near.
집에 타봐, 집에. Come on, come on.
I'll rend their flesh. Interloper. Claws out. Sit upon them. Your blood is mine. Dormant powers stir. Go to. yet. I'm not ready. Let them see our teeth.
Mega kill. He just mega killed.
On them.
Disability.
They're here. On notice. Join with me. For the cubs. The enemy is near. Go to. Seek. Let them see our teeth. Interloper.
Wait, no, hold on. He's unstoppable.
Against all strife.
Own it! You say it really fast and over time it starts to not make any sense. Own it! Own it! Own it! Own it! Own it!
Kishi meow meow, kishi meow meow meow.
Great! Your middle tower, you can't use that anymore. It's gone. Oh boy. Oh,
We
not
fight
good.
as one. Set upon them.
Oh my gosh, Morty! He's from Boston because he's wicked sick.
Not yet. I'm not ready. Fangs bared. Yes.
That force field leads me to believe that Dyer just fortified their Radiant's courier got killed! You know how much stuff he was carrying?
Tracks of intruders. Yes.
Oh, own it.
Not yet. Forest. Yes. Yes.
Really free. Who does that crap? It should be against the rules. Oh, top tower's wrong. Oh, your top tower's under attack. You know, Morty, it sometimes feels like they don't even care. Oh my god! Four in a row! He's now dominating! He's dominating, Greg!
Yes. Really cuffed you. Fangs bared. Who calls me? upon them. It's not time yet. Against all strife. It's not time yet. I'll have you in my claws.
Oh my god, fuck.
Not yet. Forest. Another swatted down. Join with me. Yes. Behold my fangs and fear.
What? Are you crazy?
Upon them. The enemy is near. Go to.
Morty, middle tower. You might want to look at it. Oh, middle tower's under attack. Ooh, oh, not good.
Tracks of intruders. Seek the foe.
Oh, not so fast, Morty, because he just mega killed. It's a mega kill now.
I'm not ready. Right. Listen now.
Oh, yeah, your bottom tower's under attack. Whoa, they took out the enemy's top tower.
Let them see our teeth.
You know, Rick, I gotta tell you, my bottom tower is looking pretty good. 40, bottom tower under attack. Oh,
Yes.
oh your bottom tower's
It's
under
not
attack.
time yet.
Oh, man, what? Yeah, what? It's ready. Just fortified the structure.
Safer now.
Kishi kishi meow meow, kishi kishi meow meow meow, kishi kishi meow meow, kishi kishi meow
Yes.
meow.
Set upon
The
them.
force field leads me to believe the Dyers have fortified their structure.
The enemy is near. For the forest. Who calls me? Tracks of intruders. Right. Right. Yes. I'm not ready. Fight is won. Seek the foe. We will. Sit upon them.
Oh, they took out the enemy's middle tower. Ha 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 ha.
Thanks,
Totes
Bear.
malotes, dog.
Yes. Thanks, Bear.
Oh, jeez, he's dominating.
Strategy.
Let them see our teeth. Yes. Join with me.
Hooray! The enemy's bottom tower is destroyed. Hooray! Oh man! Oh! So happy about all this. Oh, mega kill! Your top tower is under attack. He's unstoppable. You gotta get serious. Top tower's under attack.
Back up. Bullet trap.
Morty, killing spree.
Against all strife.
This will do nicely.
Right. Go to. Another swatted down. Set upon them. Seek the foe. Set upon you. Not ready. Who calls me? We fight as one. Fall upon them! I'm not ready! The enemy is near. Fiercely, I'm under attack! Against all strife. Gold and sweet. Who calls me? For the forest. spared. It's not time yet. I'm not ready.
Say something about Radiant. They sure know how to kill Roshan. It's about time somebody took him out. The guy's a weirdo. Yeah, he's giant and weird.
Haste! We fight as one. Coming from the cold. Push them back. The enemy is near. Attack! Come no closer. Yes. Let them see our teeth. Tracks of intruders. Right. Right. Sit upon them.
Help me, help me. What the fuck?
Secondary infection.
because now it's a mega kill. That's 5, baby. 5. There's no accident anymore. This isn't an accident now. Oh, yeah, your bottom tower's under attack. Radiant just fortified their structures! You know what I'm talking about? Your bottom tower's under attack! Hey, Morty, guess what's not there? The bottom tower!
Seriously now. You came too close to what is mine. Seek the foe. Yes.
I try. Can kill him. You drive out, bro.
Oh boy, killing spree. Oh, they took out the enemy's middle tower. Oh boy, you really should be proud of yourself, you know?
For the forest.
from each side, and you're like, ah, yep, already a tough one for Todd down there. Oh, how confident?
Team from playing Marcy Core, then that's fine. Then you can just play a Coddle. as support, and you just deal with the game as it flows. I don't think that's necessarily too much cause for concern here. Now this next ban I think is going to be a bit telling because you're picking out of phase here. So if you think to yourselves, Marcy's taken care of, we can do whatever we want now, then okay, they're setting up for mid. Caudal Storm, baby.
Hell yeah.
All right.
I was a game late. Sumail will get his Storm Spirit.
Yep, you called it.
That's right.
You called the future.
Mana battery. Gotta love it.
Look at those win rates, actually, how clean they looked. That looked pretty... That doesn't look so clean, though.
7 picks, huh?
He won once.
That's very bad.
Now here's the question, will he win twice?
He's certainly better than a 14% win rate.
I wonder who got the win.
That's a good question.
You and I, did we cast a Storm that lost?
Oh,
We
boy.
did, right? We cast BZM's loss. Or was that the game that he won? It happened earlier today, but...
You're asking the wrong guy.
Okay, here comes...
Silencer for Insania.
Insania on that... Not exactly his patented silencer, but he's probably the player that enjoys it the most, I think, in this tournament so far. And they're going to run the Ember as well. So, okay. This makes Lotus Orb an incredibly good item against Team
Again?
Liquid.
Seems like every game Lotus Orb's an incredible.
Well, it's extra good here because of the global. Now, Storm is obviously in this game, well, I was going to say obviously going BKB, but it's Sumail, so he might not go BKB because he doesn't like that. I think it's valuable to consider what offlaner can we pick here that likes Lotus. Mars came to mind, but he's getting banned out here by Liquid actually after that previous game. They were impressed by Noob's performance, even though they beat him, or they just wanted to switch things up. Obviously forcing Noob onto a third hero here as his 2 previous picks have been banned, both of them. Centaur, a consideration perhaps?
Okay.
With Lotus. Also good with Storms, like a good dynamic killing duo. You set up Caudal, quite nice for fights. Could be a thing. Noob's best hero probably overall is Doom, but I don't actually know if I like it that much here. Especially with the uncertainty of what you're about to face next as the phase closing picks. And I think Nigma Galaxy would be wise not to get too many greedier heroes. Right, here's Doom. That is...
You said you didn't like it, though.
Yeah, well, here it is.
Why don't you like it?
So my main concern is if you're running Doom here and Storm, that if the lanes don't go too well, that you're kind of stuck in this we do nothing for 10 minutes stage. And that's kind of what happened last game when the Elk lost its lane. And I know that that isn't necessarily going to happen again and that Nigma did make it competitive. But honestly, that previous game was a little bit of both teams they were both responsible for that game getting as close as it was after 10 minutes. I think that was a very clear Liquid lead and they dropped the ball a couple of times.
This is an interesting one.
Yeah.
So Phantom's Embrace, pretty annoying for Ember.
Doom is very good to put
Double Doom?
Inkswell on. Double Doom with the Soulbind, double Vortex, double Solar Bind.
Soulbind in general for the Marcy.
Yeah.
And the Ember, very strong.
It's interesting, and I think Grimstroke is also a much better hero now than it was earlier in the year. It's been buffed a couple of times and other heroes have been nerfed, so I don't mind this pick. The problem is...
It does feel a little risky though, doesn't it?
You don't know your matchup. So if you're playing Doom Grimstroke, but the enemy team just picks a hero that deals well with this type of lane, then if you can't truly run it over, are you getting enough value out of this is the question. Let's see it. It definitely, they've got Liquid thinking, if nothing else. This is not an easy pick to make. Carries that are usually popular against Doom specifically, it would be something like Wraith King, Medusa,
Monkey King it is. So it's still a lot of flex because, I mean, can you play Ember anywhere but mid?
You shouldn't with Nisha in your team.
I guess that's a good point.
Just put Nisha on the Ember.
Okay, so the 1, 2, and 3 are pretty, I mean, how often do we see Marcy as the 1? Almost never?
It could be the 4 for Boxy.
Oh, that's true.
He plays it well.
I mean, even Monkey King has some flex.
Technically, yeah, I think this Monkey is a targeted pick against the Doom, though, for the lane. But this lane is not a free win for Monkey King, in my opinion. I think Monkey Silencer can actually die to Doom Grim. It's a lot of damage. Silencer offers no defensive utility. He just has one slow. And silencing these two heroes doesn't matter if they've already cast, because they cast all of their spells running in, right? You cast the Ink on Doom, he casts Scorched Earth, and then you do your move. And then if you last word them after that, doesn't really matter. Like, they've already got their stuff off. They're going to stick. So I can't say I love it too much. I think this Monkey versus Caudle is a little bit dodgy, actually. You can Blinding Light him out of the ring. You can catch him in the trees, potentially, or find him. Once you get Ags, if Caudle goes that route, that's also good against MK. So I wonder if there was a better choice, but I don't mind the focus on shutting down Doom in lane. Of course, you really want to try to take advantage of it. But other heroes can do the same. Like Ursa was available, for example, right? But maybe he also gets punished too hard by Doom Grim. It's a strong lane.
All right, well, they're going to ban some offlaners. NGXR, that is, so...
Yep.
Still, I mean, how often are you banning a support, even if you have a good feeling that it's going to be a support with all this flex, but...
Yeah.
You still prioritize, unless there's some crazy... I mean, Rasta's still in the pool, for example, you know?
Yeah. Don't think he's that big of a concern in spite of you having Storm. I still think you have decent solutions. I'm mainly curious about what Liquid are thinking for their offlane here, more so than Nigma's carry. I think this pick is really important and really difficult, because all you see is a Caudle. And if you're playing Marcy 4 and now you're last picking a carry, then you have no idea what type of Caudle lane it is. If it's a defensive lane or if it's going to be a spam lane. There are so many different heroes that they could bring out for Ghost. Okay, so they are committing Marcy to core. So it's Marcy 3, Snap 4, I'm assuming. I mean, either way, if those are swapped in priority, they're still laning together. So with this information, what could you run here? You could be tempted to pick Medusa. I think maybe it's a bit too greedy, though. Medusa, Doom, Storm, Tricore.
Well, Anti-Mage has been banned a lot this tournament, Synderen.
Yeah, maybe something faster. Bristleback carry? Is that a thing here?
What happened to... I thought PL was supposed to be a hero this tournament.
PL is honestly an interesting suggestion, but again, little bit concerned about the pacing here. See, the win rate of Ursa is looking very healthy there, 75%, so he's 9-3. That could also work, technically. Ursa can hold a candle to Marcy in lane, you just fight back, you have Blinding Light.
It kills the creep.
Kills the Dominator creep. Yeah. It's faster. I think it's one of the better ideas so far. I'm running out of time.
Yeah,
Sven.
only 5 seconds.
Sven?
Yep, it is Sven. It only took 10 tries, but you got it. They were waiting for you.
Yeah, so the thing that is interesting about Sven here is Warcry armor against Marcy and Monkey King is really valuable, even to an extent against Ember Slight. And you are one of the carries that can kill Marcy, which is has proven to be a challenge as of late in some games. Now in this tournament, Marcy's win rate is actually still not that great, but it still looks like a strong hero, so I want more sample. But yeah, Sven, there's multiple good things about this. He's really good to give Chakra to, so he can get 2 Stormhammers in a fight. He's very good to give Ink to, so now Omar has a different hero to play with. He actually has 3.
Yeah,
all 3 cores are amazing to Ink, and he's taking Inkstigate here. I need to remember exactly how this works. This is not too common that I see this. So
it was
it's the manual detonation one.
Yeah, it's the part that was usually, or was part of the skill initially.
Yeah, so you cannot end Ink early unless you take this facet. It has to run full duration, but with this one you can stop it whenever you want. You're definitely taking that when you're playing with Sven, Doom, as well as Storm. So, yeah, very, very good pick here. I gotta say, I I like what Nigma have got this game a little bit more overall than Liquid, and I also, considering how the previous 2 games went, I do think perhaps a little favored.
Okay.
Is that fair to say?
I
do you think?
I think it's pretty close, but yeah, I would favor NGX in this game as well. It's weird to say because that would mean Liquid would be dropping to 1 and 2, which
They've come back from stuff like that before.
true,
Many a time.
but this is a different format than they're used to for
That's
sure,
true.
because this has only been a format a couple of times this year, and
And this is not Dream League, so they have a chance.
that's true. Dream League is a complete disaster for Liquid for whatever reason. But yeah, this should be an interesting one, and I mean, how late do you think this game goes, based on the lineups?
I think there's...
Because before we went on,
Mhm.
just based on how the day is going, this feels like a 60-minute game before the picks came out. Can that still occur?
It absolutely can. I think this is more likely a 45-minute game, probably. It's like either Sven really gets there and pops off, or at that range of like 35, 40 minutes, he loses 1 or 2 fights and runs out of steam against this lineup. But there's also a secondary carry of this game. It's a Storm Caudle. Like
True.
you can't forget that Sumail has one of his all-time greats here and can really do work, because in reality, what do Liquid really have against a Storm BKB this game? I don't really think they have anything.
They have nothing. Well,
They have global
silence.
global post BKB,
Yeah.
but that's kind of it. Then you have to kill him during the global. I guess you could pull that off with maybe a bash on Marcy or Monkey King, and then some heavy hitting attacks. But I think there's a lot on the line here looking at the mid lane. I think for Liquid, this is going to be a stereotypical Nisha Ember performance to make this game simpler for them. And of course, my eyes more so than mid, actually, at second thought, are on top lane. How is Mickey going to do against this Doom Grim? I think this is a really interesting lane to watch, because I don't think it's inherently obvious to the teams either when the exact timings are here, when you're strongest, when you rotate, and who wins it on paper if nobody interferes. Doom Grim is nasty. Let's see.
Yeah, it's been a long time for that Grimstroke.
Yeah, I'm really happy to see Grimstroke play. I think this hero is super entertaining to watch.
Yep, for sure.
Just makes a lot of moments.
And like you said, several Inkswell targets, and it feels like if you can check all the boxes on this hero, it becomes an insane pick. The Phantom's Embrace against the Ember, like we talked about, extremely annoying for Nisha. I think the one thing it's missing, not that they're going to ever get to this point, but the Aghanim Scepter, where it makes a stronger version of another enemy hero. It's not particularly amazing this game.
That's true.
But that would have been icing. It's already good nonetheless.
Yeah.
So Ghost and GH. So how impactful is this combo in terms of getting like the double Storm Hammer?
It's powerful in the mid game. In this early laning stage, Sven usually doesn't get multiple points in Stormhammer, so here it's not really going to make that big of a difference. But yeah, further down the line could be a big thing in fights. Oh, gonna pull in. They're actually gonna blood grenade him too.
Yeah.
Going for the kill on
That is
Ghost.
a lot of damage. A nice
Boxy's
job
eating
from
the
GH,
wave.
though, and this is gonna be first blood to GH.
Oh my god, he tanked 4 creeps during that entire engagement. Just the entire wave was just on Boxy's Snapfire when he went for the Shredder. That is very good news in the Nigma camp to get first blood onto GH's Caudle here. He can get boots off of this immediately, and we saw how that mattered in the first game against the Marcy, having the boots Caudle.
Yep.
Could just run it back.
A bit of a misstep from Boxy, which is very rare sight indeed for this series, considering his Tusk performance in game number 2. Saberlight gets to dispose off another little Shredder action as Ghost, another blood grenade from Boxy, and this should lead to the kill.
This time
So
I got it.
second time's a charm for Liquid. As the okay, not the rebound, the cookie rather onto GH. He's a very fast hero though, and has 10 sticks, so I think he's gonna get out. Here the tower is safe, but does take a beating in the meantime.
Trying to get a last second pull here, but nice heads up play from Boxy too. Oh, he still got the half pull beautifully done there. Nice little manipulation with the Ranged attack pulling into the tower. This is just a half a wave completely lost for Liquid, no experience gained. And in addition, this will make the wave push, so you get back into a nice equilibrium state outside of your tower. Mid lane, Sumail.
Nice ward as well. That's some good gold.
Yeah, this mid lane is pretty even. I also think this is just a skill-based matchup. Storm against Ember tends to be quite even when the players are comparable in
Sumail.
skill.
He already popped the Fairy Fire. As Nisha now taking a beating as GH. Little Shredder again reserved for him. So a lot of action in that bot lane.
You got to be careful trying to contest Lotuses against Marcy Snap. That lane is something else.
When you dispose, when they're in the air, do they count as a unit?
Oh, for
like the Lotus or the Shrine?
I think so. I don't think it has verticality, but I'm not certain.
Noob.
He's left
all alone. It's going to take a beating now as Nisha kills off Sumail. That's the bigger kill, but either way, Liquid not able to take out Noob in the end. So Nisha did fall to Omar.
Yeah.
Got the most important aspect of the experience.
Yeah, Mickey immediately plays aggressive top because they see Omar TP mid to try to help the Storm against the Snapfire gank. So a cascading effect here of all the lanes effectively being involved in mid. And I think when all that is said and done, the winner is Liquid because the Doom having to do this long walk of shame back to base. He's missing a wave and a half. And this was the lane we were talking about that would get interesting, would be that Monkey King Silencer lane, but with this advantage.
And this is the other thing, you leave Saberlight alone, he can actually survive in this 1 versus 2.
Yeah.
Unlike the Doom.
Yeah, and on top of that, Noob has also chosen to skill defensively here. He skilled the Purge, or rather, he skilled Devour to get a Purge.
You see the first Ink Swell combo onto Mickey. They get the stun, Illuminate to follow. Mickey not able to get any HP back thanks to the Jingu. GH gets credit for that one. Phantom Embrace, and this is going to be the death of Insania to a neutral creep. Okay then.
That is a very good result for him. Great rotation from the GH Coddle there, but again, nothing comes for free.
Oh, the cookie actually does hit just on the outskirts, and that's going to be enough. Ghost down and out. Lot of action in this game number 3 between Liquid and NGX. Pretty entertaining affair as Sumail is at a slight disadvantage, has to jungle until he hits level 6, then we'll feel safe again to return.
Yeah, it's, overall, it's pretty even with the Ember. They're both, Sumail's actually slightly ahead on experience and net worth, but not by a significant margin. This, however, starting to become more and more of a problem. It's a good thing for them that GH helped with that gank up top, and now Noob will be getting something in the tower.
He needs this badly.
They get the first point Infernal Blade. Usually side lane Doom you see go 0-1-1, but opted for the early point Devour. Perhaps really wanted this Purge creep against Silencer and against the Monkey King Jingu stacks. Being able to purge offensively onto Monkey King is extremely valuable here.
That's true. Some action here. Inkswell, Insania, going to be the recipient of that one. And Sumail will snag the kill. Nisha, though, wants some revenge. Gets the Searing Chains. Omar completely out of mana at the moment. Sumail, though, has enough to zip away. But the Remnants, brother versus brother. Nisha not able to find the connection. Does still see Omar, but running out of resources here as GH dies again in the bot lane. This is, despite that little flub at the beginning of the game, this is where most of the kills have occurred for Liquid.
Yeah. Marcy, baby. Making the moves. 0 kill, excuse me.
Oh, they're gonna go for it again. Rebound into the Scatter Blast with a little Shredder to minus armor. Ghost gonna get some help from Sumail. Saberlight getting slowed to a crawl under the tower. It's a successful maneuver from Sumail. Gonna end up netting a second kill. Will Ghost get it though is the question? No.
That is just a fully premeditated bait. It's very clear that they have good communication here. Ghost is telling Sumail, if they go on me, be ready to TP, I'm gonna bait. And Liquid, hook, line, and sinker get pulled in there. That's massive to get this double kill onto Sumail here and keep Ghost alive. Sumail is now 1,000 net worth up on Nisha minute 7.
Yeah, but the experience is another story. The Nisha took the Wisdom Shrine from NGX, and you see a double scan come out from Liquid to make sure that nobody was going for there, so they can get theirs a little late.
That's 3 games in a row that...
Yeah, again.
Nigma just don't get wisdoms. That's definitely something to work on going ahead in this tournament. It's really, really important to get these 7-minute ones. But yeah, the trade-off in that instance, losing Wisdom Shrine to get 2 kills bottom, I think probably worth it considering who you got down there and who got the kills. But in turn now, it does mean that the supports of Nigma Galaxy need some time. As I say that, Omar's level 5.5 without Wisdom. It was just that 1 kill he got mid on the Ember earlier after Storm died.
Yeah, not too bad.
Probably helps him a lot of the way. It's mainly GH that's a little bit in the dumps, but they're giving him space up top to get some experience.
3 Sister Shrouds for NGX, by the way.
It's fine.
Item.
They do
The creep is stolen. Sumail able to keep his life, though.
3 so far. Doom doesn't have a neutral item yet.
True, let's see.
Still make it 4 here. He's going to be able to pick now. What are his options? He is not offered Sister Shroud, so
That's
he can't
unfortunate. Omar getting ganked in the meantime. Inkswell does a decent amount to delay this, but the result is still the same in his death. Sumail not going to go to defend, instead going to go for the top as Doom applied to the Monkey King, and now the tree is dropped. This will be the death of Mickey. Nicely done from Sumail.
This is a very, very good start for Nigma Galaxy. And this kill mid, like you said, Grimstroke delayed it, but they also used Unleash. Like, they're using big abilities to just kill this support. If they don't do some meaningful tower damage here, this would have maybe felt like a little bit of a waste of time. But they are getting to work. I don't think they'll get it fully, but pretty close to finishing the mid tower here are Liquid. So
I think they're
they might just get it. Yeah, you're right.
Deny, not going to be there. Boxy gets credit for it, and now GH going to pay the ultimate price for trying to deny it.
Even better.
Insania, Brain Drain.
+1 for the Silencer.
GH is going to be fine, though. He's got a lot of int on that hero.
Yeah.
Brain Rot is not a thing for GH, despite Coddle being an old man. You'd think that that would, you know, Dementia would kick in a little early.
He is really forgetful in the lore, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
So there's nothing left to lose.
I guess so. Ghost very low, farming away, but nobody really close to him.
10-minute power rune. Who gets lucky? It will be Nisha grabbing himself a shield rune down bot. I say lucky, they covered both runes, so he was getting it regardless.
How
but
lucky.
not necessarily the rune you were hoping to see there. I think amp damage right now would be very nice to make an aggressive move onto bot and kick at the tower, but of course you can also dive with the shield rune. So looks to be the next play that Liquid are planning here. A big commitment bringing Monkey King down here too. This is effectively 5 heroes in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
And Liquid will get this tower, but the read is correct from Nigma Galaxy to not get caught and try to go for a trade of their own up top with Siege Creep. Sumail can do this solo. So probably getting a little bit more efficiency out of the map considering how long Liquid are running around their heroes with here. I say that. He's in base on Sven. Come back mid now, though. And, oh, if he gets caught, though, this is good.
Yeah, Mortimer's Kisses beating into him. Ghost in a lot of trouble. Pops the War Cry, but that has too much magic damage.
All right, that makes it worth it for Liquid. That is a very good play. They were patient. They were waiting around for somebody to go mid, getting the slide chains into the Kisses. And
Insania gets solar bound. And Sumail wants to finish the job. The Cookie's going to get a little bit of distance, and now a little bit of trouble now for the side of NGX. Sumail getting low on mana as the soul bind, or solar bind this time. Boxy on the Nisha. And unfortunately for NGX, Noob is in the wrong place. Easy kill for Boxy, as that's 5 members of Liquid surrounding him and taking him out.
yeah, the teams, both teams in this game are playing very tight. Like the rotations have basically 4 or 5 heroes every time. But the biggest thing in all of this was probably the kill on Sven. That was the big one for Liquid. Try to slow him down.
Liquid have 0 neutral items.
I think that is a great indication that they've been going together too much.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's 12 minutes.
That's crazy, man. What? 12 minutes.
Who has the most Mad Stones right now?
A Monkey King has 4 now, so he's close to 1. He just killed a camp.
Maybe they'll realize, like, oh, okay, we could get a free item. So NGX with a 2K lead and 5 neutral items more than Liquid. Pretty big advantage, I'd say.
Actually, yeah.
Oh, Ghost. Saberlight's going to be hounding him from the north.
Against solo.
Opsy Unleash going for the kill. Ghost gets the war cry off. Boxy's here as well, not needed though. Saberlight destroys him.
Situations like this really highlight, I think, why pro players are banning this hero so much. The win rate doesn't really reflect necessarily how good the hero is. And it's just, you just don't want to bother with situations like that where your carry just gets soloed by the offlaner in 5 seconds, right?
Yeah.
It's very unforgiving just how much damage Marcy does with this Helm of the Dominator tech.
At this stage, when you're getting the neutrals for Liquid, you surely go for the Dormant Curio. We're seeing one now. You're not going to get much value out of tier 1s at this stage.
Very true.
They are going to smoke.
Make it with the Echo Saber. So Echo Deso is his plan
Again, caught off guard. Mortimer's just too much damage. Starting to rack up the deaths on this Doom. Has the Helm Dom with the drums. As the Tomato will be sacrificed as well. Liquid extremely active. You see the net worth still NGX favored.
Yeah, it's a lot of the time this is what's going to happen when even if you make successful moves, you're just bringing so many heroes. So
yeah,
you're not finding the same amount of farm overall. So you have to, you're just compensating for lost farm with kill gold. It doesn't really shift the game that much.
Wants the kill onto Sumail. Global silence disposed to follow. Unleash is doing quite a bit for Searing Chains at the last moment from Nisha was definitely needed. Huge kill for Liquid.
That's a really nice kill.
Wukong's command, Noob. He's gonna get the Doom off, wants to fight his way through it. Does have to worry about the Jingu. This creep is doing quite a bit of work as well. And yeah, the Jingu not gonna heal, obviously, as Ghost comes in and throws a casual Stormhammer for a kill that he desperately needed.
That's one of those my carry moments right there.
All right, what else is he supposed to do?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Noob is happy that Ghost takes that kill. He has faith in him. Ghost has been carrying many
I thought you were talking about Monkey King. Okay.
No.
Yeah, what else is he supposed to do? Not steal the kill? And Noob. 1,000 away from Blink Dagger.
Yeah, his game looks fine. Despite those 2 deaths that he just had back-to-back, he's still looking quite healthy on the net worth. He's staying neck and neck with the Marcy, who's having a very good game. And that's in part the 30 CS differential.
Sumail in trouble again. Rebound with the Searing Chains. Does zip away. They didn't have global silence this time.
He's cocky enough to turn around there for an attack onto me.
Sumail being cocky, you say?
No way.
Unbelievable.
He's matured. He's all grown up now.
No, he is, but you got to keep the cocky mentality in game at least.
Yeah, I suppose.
Otherwise, you cannot strive to be the best.
I think GH would disagree with that.
Yeah. He's an anomaly, though. Let's be clear. Saberlight. So there's Solar Bind and Soul Bind. That's gonna be hard.
At least there's not Solar Guardian too.
True. See if they get Solar Crest.
Yeah, there will be. There's one on Caudle.
Oh God, I just won't say it. Omar will be the recipient of some Mortimers. They're gonna be close to being out of range, but Nisha not able to get any connection on Omar. He's actually going to walk away. Instead, they want the old man on the horse. So GH will be the sacrifice for NGX. And Liquid keeping up the pressure. And now some minus armor on this tower. Is this actually going to be a successful tier 2? Relatively early. Keep the siege. Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, good call.
That looked like it had enough HP.
Oh, they still glyphed. Huh. Maybe they thought the Dom creep was going to be too big of a problem. I'm not sure if that's the case, but...
Oh, global silence for the mid lane to save Nisha. So defensive global, and that means NGX can group up potentially.
Oh, but he gets doomed on the other side.
Gets it off. Insania is nearby as well. Noob just needs a little bit more damage, but the zip from Sumail should be the end of the Ember. Nisha Down and out again as GH and company. Gonna surround Insania. That's gonna be an easy cleanup. And Boxy likely to fall to Sumail, although he is running a bit low on mana at the moment. Gets the last Electric Vortex. Mischance is there with the Sister's Underwear, but does find the kill in the end.
And Sumail doesn't need to go back. He's playing with Caudle, so he's just going to stay active out on the map here, just constantly ramping up. And this time around, Shannon, it's happening. Sumail is buying BKB's second item.
Wow.
A rare sight here, but a very, very welcome one, in my opinion, if you're an Nigma Galaxy fan, because I think this is the kind of game that Storm can just completely pop off in.
Yeah,
with Caudle at his
said that
side.
in game 1, and he dominated without it, Cinderin.
Yeah. Well, he wasn't Storm.
Okay. So that's the difference.
And I also didn't say he was going to pop. You're just making stuff up. I said none of that in game 1.
Why do you hate Sumail so much? He didn't answer my question.
I'm not going to... I plead the fifth. I'm not going to play into these rumors that you're starting. What's
true.
this?
That's a very Jenkins thing to do.
It's a random thing. It's like, why do you hate Sumail? What are you talking about?
Okay, Noob. Gonna be stealing the shrine. So they end up equalizing the shrines.
That's a very late shrine. 1845?
That's true, that is really late. Sumail, Searing Chains on him. Rebound, not there in time. And the
gets
global
out.
goes off. Uh-oh, Ghost gonna pound into Insania. That's an easy kill.
Oh no,
Boxy.
Liquid, this is real bad.
And the rebound's gonna hit though. Sumail's getting super low. Dispose is there, and Saberlight gets the kill. A little bit too cocky now from Sumail.
Okay, now it's not that bad for Liquid anymore. Now that they got the Storm at Sumail's own
Yeah. My mistake, he didn't use
initiative. Yeah, he has it now.
Could have sworn he did.
You just went temporarily deaf.
It's okay. I mean, that does happen.
But yeah, if that move fails completely for Liquid, if they don't end up killing the Storm in the end, it's such a big overextension for so little.
Yeah.
But at the very least, with the Storm kill, it feels somewhat okay.
Yeah, Sumail playing a little bit too greedy in that instance. Pretty close to his BKB.
Mickey is not having a good one here either. We haven't talked about that too much. He's 2K behind the Sven, and he's not buying Battle Fury.
Saberlight, Storm hammered,
He's
doomed
hooked.
up, he's done.
Send him packing another kill for the side of Nigma Galaxy here. 14-14 the score, but more gold in the Nigma Galaxy coffers. And obviously, there's a bit of inflation due to Doom. But it's a thin silver lining considering this is a really good game for Doom as well. When Noob is having this type of performance on his best hero, you know they're comfortable. 7,000 the lead now. And
Yep. Looking pretty. And Caudle. Ooh, everyone gets out. My goodness. And the shard goes to said Caudle, Mr. GH.
keep in
2 charges of Solar Bind.
keep in mind that Liquid chose this Monkey King as a response to Doom. And I feel like they've got no bang for their buck here. Like you ran this as a lane counter, and the result at minute 21 is that Monkey King is down 2k against Doom. So you just did not get what you were hoping for. And in addition to that, Mickey has gone for a tempo item build. He has not gone Battle Fury. He's gone Echo into what's now Echo, BKB, and then Deso. His damage output is pretty underwhelming for the time being. So that did just not work for Liquid here. It's the ultimate conclusion at this point. And now I think you're kind of playing a little bit of the waiting game, which is scary when the enemy team has so much explosive damage and this amount of scaling.
They're going to try to bait a fight here, potentially. They're taking some decent stacks for Nisha. Looks like they'll get it cleanly if they want. Yeah, NGX not going to really bother with that at the moment.
Is this almost BKB on Noob? Am I saying this right?
Yep.
He's just missing 300.
Yep.
He's a tough one for them to deal with. Like, they have this heavy single target damage between Marcy and Monkey King when Monkey King gets another item. But until then, I feel like Noob is pretty safe to just BKB blink in and just go on literally anything he wants. I think he can just break the fight. And going on Marcy, dooming Marcy is extremely impactful. So I think that's the dream start for a fight for Nigma Galaxy, is that Doom finds Marcy, and then everybody else just plays around that. Dooming Ember, of course, is also great. Speaking of,
Ghost.
Nisha's in there.
Recipient of the Searing Chains. Mortimer's Kisses to follow the Boundless Strike as well. Noob trying to tank a little bit of this. Pops the BKB. Still has the Doom available. Soulbind onto 2. Looking for, he could get the double Doom if he wants to do so. Beautifully done, but Sumail gets insta-gibbed. Insania with the global silence, setting it all up. There's a BKB from Saberlight. Okay. Didn't want to pursue any further, it seems, and the Doom will be shrugged off by Mickey in the end.
Wait, how did they kill Sumail? Did he jump in with BKB on and then get globaled? Did they just time it perfectly? Yes. Okay. No. Wait, he's rooted first, right?
Go ahead.
No, I'm just trying to think, like...
Go ahead and dissect it.
So the kill recap doesn't show when he BKB'd, right? Because it only shows offensive abilities.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay, it's hard to tell without a replay then. But either way, it's definitely the global silence that makes that moment so crucial for Insania to have the perfect timing there.
It was a double Doom too.
Okay, we're gonna see the replay here. So Sumail rooted.
Rooted. BKB global.
Yeah. Okay. Just really nicely timed there. It's so important. If Insania is half a second slower, they lose that fight, I think. Clutch.
Indeed. As Omar and company, they're going to find a snapfire by Mickey with a nice boundless strike onto 2. Soulbind applied, though. And Omar going to try to shrug this off himself, but eventually will be found by the rest of Liquid.
Okay. Liquid bounce back.
Yeah, that was a very big engagement. Sumail with an Arcane Rune, though. As a Doom is found in the meantime. Noob has to pop the BKB in retreat. Liquid forcing out a lot from NGX. Showing a lot of life all of a sudden.
And into the pit.
What do you think of this late Deso choice from Mickey?
I think it's decent. You're playing with Marcy and Ember's Slight, so there's some added value for teammates in applying minus armor.
Well, it looks like they're not going to fully commit.
Yeah, they can't make it before. They could have actually made it, but they weren't sure how close Nigma Galaxy were. So now Roche is going to go for a walk. That's a lot of wasted time.
Yeah. And NGX are ahead of the curve. They can wrap around.
Oh, this could get so awkward. They don't have Unleash now. Marcy is only half the hero at this point.
Oh, yeah. Warcry to try to buy some distance. Saberlight, they're going to spot him. Noob. Hoof Stomp actually starts things out. He's in a lot of trouble. You can be able to pop the global silence, though, as Saberlight with a rebound away. Looks like he might be able to survive as a result. Mickey spotted out, though. Boundless strike again.
Double Doom.
Yep, double Doom comes out with a 4-step onto Sumail. Looks like he's going to survive. Do they have any follow-up? Ghost finally comes in with a Storm Hammer onto 1. Saberlight and company are super low on HP. They try to exit now. A big zip from Sumail. Wants to finish the job. Boundless strike destroys him, though. And Nisha gets credit for that one. So another flub by Sumail. My goodness.
Are they actually going to finish the Roche now? Can they? It's half HP. I don't think they can kill it yet. With the uncertainty about Nigma Galaxy's whereabouts, this is not easy to do, but damn, Sumail, that is uncharacteristic. He's 6-5 now. He had such a good start, and all of it down the drain. Maybe BKB is just cursed for this guy.
He's not used to buying it. Yeah. What can he do?
Liquid with a big recovery.
Oh, yeah.
This, oh my god, the Doom just ended, so he could stick as well and get off the Boundless. Yeah. That fight was really close multiple times over. A lot of heads-up plays. If they could somehow have got a little more damage out of Ghost, like one more swing, they might have killed 2 or 3 heroes and taken Roche themselves. That's what we're talking here.
Yeah, that could have been game-defining for sure. Instead, Liquid with the Aegis, 4.5 minutes on Nisha.
Yep, it's going to go Linken's again, similar to his previous game, and obviously makes a lot of sense against Doom. Also against Storm, it can be quite nice.
Okay, he's going to show himself in lane. Oh, but they find a Grimstroke instead. Omar getting healed up a decent amount thanks to GH. And The stomp comes out as well. Another. Well, he's going to be able to take off that silence immediately as Noob finds Saberlight, and that is another death for the offlaner of NGX. Second time somebody's just run into a solo Marcy and died.
Yep.
As a core.
Don't do that.
And GH now in the area of Mickey. Boundless strike to start things out. Solar Bind is applied to him though. Being a lot more annoying. And all of a sudden, we're close to an even game now.
Yeah, Nigma Galaxy bled out a bit over the last few minutes. Just a couple of situations where they overplayed their hand a little bit and then on top getting picked off in between. So Liquid are starting to have a clearer path now to structure fights now that they have the Deso on the Monkey King, and Nisha is continuing to improve his situation. I think his Lincolns is actually arriving now. Yep, sure is. This Ember is going to become a potentially big problem.
Yeah, it was only a matter of time if you give him that time.
Almost walked into some mail there, very close. GH.
Yeah, this time probably not going to be getting away. Mickey could really use that shard at some point. Feels like he's been a couple of instances now.
Yeah, he could buy it now. He has the gold, but I just think you have to invest into more stats. The shard doesn't really help you much when you're doomed anyway.
True. Which now is more likely that Nisha has the Lincolns.
Yeah, they've been dooming Monkey King pretty consistently with Soulbind anyway, so the last 2 or 3 fights. So I think getting stats up on Monkey, or maybe even Lincolns, would be nice, which, I mean, that's also stats. And it is indeed what is in his quick buy. Was that a misclick, or did he see anyone? Oh, they think they can get Doom, but he juked them out by running in a straight line. Next level plays from Noob.
That's right.
Now he's being spotted on a ward, though.
Yep,
Saberlight could try again.
Yeah, TP support's coming, but
not happening.
Yeah, blink TP. Looks like he's good to go. Another kind of late Wisdom Shrine, 2 minutes after.
Yep.
And Ghost getting pretty close to Daedalus. I feel like we haven't, even though he's the top net worth in the game, haven't seen a ton of Ghost.
No.
I feel like once they're able, I mean, again, NGX on paper, like this lineup, if they can take a fight where they're the aggressors, I feel like they have such a good shot still in this game.
For
the
sure.
Global Silence is just such a big counter to all of this.
Yeah, the global has been a thorn in Sumail's side primarily. But obviously it's an ability you largely itemize your way out of over time as well. Insania is not having a good enough game that the refresher is coming in the near future. He is queuing it up. This is pretty standard silencer plays to get 1 utility item and then go refresher next. But he only has 1,000 gold, so plenty of time to go before he gets there.
He got greedy neutral though, Cinderin.
Yep.
Kazu would really be ashamed of us if we didn't mention that. He likes to mention it 3 to 4 times per game.
Greedy?
Yeah, the greed.
Yep. Well, he is barely killing creeps now, so...
Yeah, that is one issue.
He can't really kill them. Okay.
Only a minute left on this Aegis. I mean, from Liquid's side, what's their game plan? Like, how do you... What did you want to get out of this Aegis? Did they get enough?
Yeah, I think the main thing was to take it away. I don't think you're in a commanding enough position where you can just like try to force anything with it, like a tower or... I guess there's nothing else to really force, right? Tormentor, I believe, just respawned recently, if I'm not mistaken. Well, wait, was it? No, yeah, they did take it early on Nigma Galaxy, so... I guess maybe you could have gone for the Torm with this. But tier 2 instead now is all right, now that it's set up. Not really committed for this. It's just a natural progression of the wave push, and Nisha will do it on his own with a little bit of shrapnel help. Or shredder, I should say.
Well, he's going to spot a TP. Going to go on the aggressive to go for Insania, but now will zip completely out of the way.
Trying to poke and prod, bait some response. He did get one out of Monkey King. And perhaps with that, that should open up bottom and mid a bit for the side of Nigma Galaxy. You're seeing the line drawn here as well from Omar. Just drawing push out bot, but it's not fully safe just yet. The Silent Assassin is here.
Disposed with the help of his trusty Centaur Conqueror. Permastun. My God, that is filthy. That is so dumb. Yeah, it really is such a crazy item for this hero, isn't it?
It's obscene.
The whole reason rebound is balanced is because you don't always have a unit next to you, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's changed with Marcy. Which just begs the question again, how did this take so long, this tech, to figure it out? It's been like, had years to figure this out.
Well, it's a compounding of multiple factors, right? The Dominator got buffed, other heroes got nerfed, Marcy got buffed on other abilities. It's just, at some point, heroes reach critical mass, and it can be kind of hard to predict when that is. But I would definitely argue that Marcy is there right now. Even game now on gold.
Oh, yeah.
But the gold distribution is what's interesting here. So Sven is ahead of everybody else, but the next three are Liquid heroes with a decent gap now. And then GH ahead of the enemy supports. I think I would kind of like to see GH go Ags here for a couple reasons. First of all, the type of fights that we've seen so far are pretty long. So dropping the Ignis Fastest in the middle of the fight is nice, but in addition, you can cut Monkey King out of trees
That's true.
with it, which gives it some added benefit in this game. And considering that a big part of the enemy team's damage is Monkey King and Marcy, who are very much going to stack on top of each other in fights in order to assassinate heroes, you might get some pretty good value out of it. I suppose the downside is that Marcy can break it pretty quickly with Unleash, but if you're even misdirecting her in the fight to do that a little bit, I think that's already quite valuable. So far, he's queuing up Greaves. I can't say I love that.
Well, the Dispel for the silence.
Yeah.
I mean, it did feel like they needed a Lotus or something this game.
Yeah, the question is if it's GH's responsibility to get the Dispel versus Omar. I think
Well,
Omar...
considering the farm for Omar right now.
True. Doom could also have bought Lotus instead of Shiva's, I would argue.
Yeah, he can sell it.
True. Yeah, we could do that. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe Greaves.
Case shown.
I think if you want to go the Greaves route, then you should go Lotus instead on Caudle, I guess, because then you can also use it on a teammate instead.
Yeah.
If there's a key moment where Sumail gets silenced and you can Lotus him, it could just change the entire game,
True.
for example.
Oh, Misha. He's going to pop the smoke. He's invisible. Saberlight, they think it's only just the Doom right now. There's the zip from Sumail. Inkswell. He's actually going to get Boundless Strike. Oh my goodness. Both get the global silence as well.
No!
That is so unlucky for Sumail. Down for a full minute. And Ghost has to pop the BKB and retreat. Question is, will everybody else get out? Nisha looking to push the envelope, trying to force a buyback that is not to come for Sumail. Soulbind used with nothing after the fact.
I mean, not that it ever really is the time, but that is just not the time to play a worst game of the tournament, is it? Like, Sumail just multiple times over having these moments where things just go wrong. And again, credit to Insania with a good global, but at this point you have to begin, you must have got used to it, right? Like, this has happened 3 times in a row now in this game. So you have to adjust your playstyle around it and approach the fights differently. I think instead of Sumail initiating in the fashion that he is, send Doom in the front, accept that you don't get a double Doom, and maybe just start something, and then have a Sven follow up, and Sumail has to be a little bit more patient. Perhaps that would be one way to do it. But at the very least, the way Nigma Galaxy are doing it right now is just punishing them over and over and over again.
I mean, that's a good point. It feels like they are trying to get this double Doom when in actuality, I don't know if it's 100% necessary to win to get that, right? It's nice.
Yeah. And it's also not that reliable. That's the other thing, because you need specific conditions to be met first.
I mean, they have 2 Lincolns, so it's going to be hard to.
It's getting harder and harder anyway, yeah.
Well, that one hurt NGX quite a bit. Liquid now with a 4K lead. Roche will be up relatively shortly. It looks like a full timer, actually. Another minute.
Yeah, pretty much maximum time, you're right.
Wait, is Boxy going for Ags? I see. What is the point booster for?
It could be Octarine as well.
Where's the rest of it? It just wants the point
Maybe he wants a
booster?
point booster.
Okay.
We need more points.
Boxy.
Galaxy, he's breaking the smoke.
The smoke is going to be spotted. The Shiva's off from Noob. We'll be able to take out the pesky Snapfire, but at what cost exactly? Ghost uses the God
Saberlight is in a very compromised position here.
For an opening with the Doom. They're going to try to go for the double Doom. There's the global silence though, but the right clicks from the Sven are quite a bit. Saberlight will drop as a result. Now Ghost on the run, but Mickey's there with the Boundless Strike to delete him. Buyback now from the Grimstroke. Mortimer's Kiss is not going to do too much as Boxy. This is going to be a dieback for him. Drops for the second time as GH will drop for the first. So Sven dying, likely this is the end of the fight for NGX regardless. And now Noob, only a matter of time before he bites the dust as well. So 3 dead for NGX. And Roche is now available.
I think maybe Nigma there were hoping that Global was still in cooldown from the previous engagement, but Insania did have it again. And this is a really, really big fight for Liquid to win because this is going to give them the second Aegis. Buy them a little bit more time, and there it is. Refresher now. Insania only had 1,000 gold for it eight minutes ago. And all of a sudden, couple 1 engagements. This is potentially the biggest single item that Liquid can get in this entire game, realistically. Because now you can use the global silence #1 in a different fashion now, right? Knowing that you have a backup.
Yeah.
So you can start using it offensively as well instead of having to reserve it for when Sumail goes in and pops BKB. So at this point, Marcy can jump someone like a support and you can just global and burst them. Same for Monkey King. And if you want to keep it for the same fashion that you've played it so far, I mean, you just have twice as much of it. You can extend it and effectively burn Sumail's entire BKB with silences. It's a very, very, very big pickup here for Silencer. Now, that said, this is still not in the bag for Liquid whatsoever, because as you've pointed out, were Nigma Galaxy to get the right initiation once, they can roll a fight completely.
I mean, they have to kill Insania right away.
If they can kill Silencer, that's the dream, but
they always have to worry about the buyback silence, though.
Insania can stay in the fountain now as well. He, like, technically speaking, he can give Boxy the wards and just jungle.
Yeah, that's true.
Because the rest of the hero is not that important right now, comparatively.
Can you get kicked for being AFK in a pro match?
I mean, you obviously want him there for some added benefit from Solar Crest, right? But it's way, way, way more important for him to stay out of trouble than try to min-max everything. His 2 globals are 90% of his impact. The last 10%, it's nice, but just make sure you're never susceptible to getting jumped.
Yeah.
Big item.
Yeah, that is an Aghanim Scepter for Storm. So Sumail will have the blue hole, as we like to call it.
Now this stops his Vortex from working with Soulbind, right? Because now it's AoE.
Yeah.
But not that he was getting double pulls before anyway, and if he were, he would still get them now just with AoE most likely, so. Yeah, it's strong with Sven, no denying that. Pull them together and cleave him down.
Indeed. Yeah, they have the Wombo combo, no doubt about it. Haven't seen it yet, though. But the potential is certainly there. As Liquid smoke up, onto the high ground, Mickey, in the triangle area, trying to get away. At the footsteps of his base, Mortimer's Kiss is from super far away. Saberlight, okay, he's gonna take the Soulbind himself. Doesn't get lashed to Nisha. They're gonna try to turn this around as Ghost pops the ult, trying to apply some pressure to Saberlight, but able to rebound away. Try to turn it around onto the Doom instead as Ghost has to run back to base. Already 3 dead.
Double global, they don't know.
Global comes out, Boundless Strike right on top of Sumail. And that is another death for the mid laner of NGX, and that might do it, honestly. 4 dead without buyback. And Ghost, the lone member of NGX, alive.
Nisha was not giving up the chase there. Wanted to keep going for Sven, but Ghost did get out, as you mentioned. But yeah, it gets too scrappy. I'm not sure how this fight exactly played out. It was hard to see everything at once, but in conclusion, Doom got nothing off. No BKB, no Doom.
Yeah.
And that just can't happen when Marcy's getting isolated somewhere else in that fight, right? You have to be able to find that follow-through when you're Nigma Galaxy in these situations. It started, honestly, quite well with the Grimstroke being able to kite so far back to base. Then ultimately GH tries to help. He gets caught as well, and it all falls apart. Comes crashing
It's
down.
going to be 2 lanes minimum.
Yep. I think so.
Liquid in prime position to go 2-1 so far in this Swiss bracket of the road to TI. And yeah, with only 20 seconds left on Storm, I think they'll back away with this second set completely destroyed.
Yeah, they have a lot of items to buy up. Satanic now completed for Ghost. This doesn't really feel like a sustain issue as much as stick on your target issue for him.
Yeah.
He's just getting kited a lot, which is ironic considering he has the help of Inkswell and he has Storm to pull people together for him. It's just not quite coming together for the side of Nigma Galaxy, but this could be the moment. Is this the repeat of the other game? Lose your racks and then find.
Yeah. Well, they have
like
the blue
previous
hole,
one.
so if they can set up this Wombo combo. Mickey spotted. Electric Vortex
He has Aegis
applied.
still.
Ghost is there to beat down life number 1 of Mickey. Meanwhile, Sumail disposed and
Not
destroyed.
again.
Oh my goodness. And another global silence coming out as Ghost will pop the BKB, trying to go for the 2-shot onto Boxy. He'll take a couple more than he would like. Just the support though.
Noob might
Now Ghost
be
running
able
out of
to-
steam. He's in a 1 versus 2 situation. Saberlight just gets 3-shot. His creep a little bit too late on the stomping. As Ghost gonna continue the pressure. Nisha has the remnants to be able to get away though. So Ghost finally showing some life in this game number 3 rather.
In the meantime, off-screen, Noob chased down Monkey King down to 10% HP, but Mickey did survive and got off a Jingu Slam on the Ancients for a big heal.
And Mickey now gonna find himself inside the base of NGX. Another Searing Chains on a GH, able to dispel that with the Greaves though. 3 members up for Liquid. See how long they want to stay. There's a buyback available for Noob. Scan comes out to make sure that Liquid are not up to any sort of shenanigans. And NGX, all they can do is wait.
Yeah. They just need a better fight from Sumail. That's really it, right? They have to find a way of setting it up, whether it's going to come from him or come from someone else. It's just so much harder now that there's Refresher and Silencer to really pull this off, but if it's what it takes, I think they have to just be exceptionally patient on the Storm, or he has to buy a different item than... So he's going Refresher now. Yeah, I guess then you can refresh BKB when you jump in, perhaps. I don't know. Is it crazy of me to think he could buy like Wind Waker or Lotus as well instead? Or maybe Refresher's just the better choice in that case regardless. Is that a rough one though?
Yeah.
No matter how you look at it.
Yeah, 8 deaths right now.
I think it's the second most in his team. No, it's the most.
Yep.
On Storm.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, Liquid have been on top of him, no doubt about it.
Liquid 17K lead, likely to wait for the next Roche before trying to finish this one. And GX, again, all they can do is kind of just wait in their base. Maybe they go for a smoke play at some point, but they do have to worry about these lanes pushing it at all times. You can see Omar working slowly towards a sheep stick, try to get that double hex, but feel like might not have enough time to finish that one.
Yeah, is there a world where the Ags is good enough? Probably not, right? I don't think it's good enough.
No.
You have to just go Hex. I don't think there's any other item that's good enough. Blink Dagger now on Boxy. This is actually a pretty big pickup because he has Ags, so when somebody gets doomed, now they can even blink save with the snap. Make sure to get in position and get them out of there.
Yep, gobble up. Gotta love it. Nisha, shield rune. Super tanky now. I mean, the Dooms are going to be, they're just getting harder and harder. He had to go Force Staff just to proc the Lions.
Yeah, and as a result of that, he's far away from Refresher, which you ideally also want. There's just so much stuff you want here. And
Would you have rather just gotten a creep? Single target active on a creep to take that job and then save your gold for a bigger item?
Maybe. The Wolf Aura is good, though.
I mean, Force Staff has a faster cast time than any of the creep skills.
Yeah, that too. Honestly, I think it's fine. This is just it's an I don't know if unfortunate is the right word to use here, but it's a sad circumstance that Noob was having such a good game just 20 minutes ago, but then fight after fight after fight comes just kind of crumbling for Nigma Galaxy. Now he's 6th on net worth as Doom, right? Like, he's just poor. 47 minutes, Doom wants to be 6 slotted, and he has 3.5.
Oh, this is a bait. Nisha on the high ground, gonna get the Searing Chains onto 2. Look at those Mortimers as well. Omar has tried to retreat to base. Sumail already at half HP. Oh, Saberline able to make the connection onto Sumail. Not this time, at least. An interesting trap that Liquid set. Didn't end up netting much, but
if they had more heroes next to Nisha, that would have been really, really good. Oh,
GH spotted.
Whoa.
Pops the Greaves to get out of the Searing Chains, but now he's in a bit of trouble. Nisha, his Linken's is gone. Wukong's command coming in from Mickey to get the Abyssal Blade onto Ghost. Pops the BKB, but he's still taking so much bash. Cannot move at all. Saberlight just destroys him. GH next on the list. That's a double kill for the Marcy.
That did not seem all that organized.
That's a buyback. Soulbind onto 2. 10, they do the Wombo combo. Electric Vortex into the Doom as well. Saberlight takes a tumble, and Nisha is next. Can they get Roche off the top of this? Can they get more kills off the top of this? Sumail into the pit as Ghost will pause.
Okay, there's an amp damage rune, but Liquid have 2 buybacks and there's no Doom. This is a pretty interesting situation.
Yeah, do you buy back here?
If you might feel like if you buy back, you're opening the door that one mistake could actually lose you the game. But
looks like they want to fight. Yeah, Scatterblast is going to be shown here. There's the cookie to make this a little bit more annoying. Gets cleaved down by Ghost easily. Insania still has Global at his disposal. As Noob trying to go on the aggressive. Zip in from Sumail. There's the buyback number 1 from Ember. There's the Global Silence that follows. Mickey inside the pit. Who's going to be able to get the Aegis? Ghost catches it immediately as Mickey in a ton of trouble. He dies. Will buy back instantly, though. And now Boxy with a nice cookie onto several heroes. Nisha, a lot of remnants to be used here. Sumail will drop here. Does buy back instantly, though, as Ghost gets 4 steps to the other side of the cliff. But Nisha trying to finish the job. Only will require a little bit more. That's life number 1 for Nisha. Coddle gonna get destroyed in the meantime by the Scatterblast as the rest of NGX trying to exit into their base, but Ghost get caught off guard. Wukong's command with the Mortimers as well. Down goes the Sven. That is effectively a dieback. 2 minutes. Cannot get back in this game. Last buyback now from the Grim. 3 versus 5 as Liquid looking to close the door on this game 3.
You have to have some magical wave cuts here with the Storm. I don't know if there's any other way.
Noob, no Doom for 20 seconds. Gonna try to delay as long as he can.